Well, hello, I'm live. Right, I'm live. Tonight's episode of Doctor Who. Well, what did you think? Uh, I don't know what to say, really. It was sort of an interesting episode. I think it's going to take, I'd say, possibly 3 episodes to sort of flow into this. I mean, it was all right. I like the thing about it all being set up north, which was quite interesting. The whole northern thing with the sonic screwdriver being being made of Sheffield steel. I mean, yeah, it was funny. I suppose some people are going to get all political about it, saying it's a bit social justice warrior thing. Me, I'm not going to go down that path. I quite enjoyed this episode. I sort of like the music to it, which was interesting. You know, uh, it's gonna take a while to get into this. I mean, I love Jodie Whittaker. She's lovely. She's cute, and I think she gave it her all playing the Doctor. Hiya, buddy. How are you? Did you watch it? What did you think? What did you think, mate? I mean, I was sort of. I'm about 60, 64. Are you disappointed? Yeah, but it is the first episode, bud. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted something a bit more. I wanted something bigger. I felt a bit sort of let down a bit. There were no big build up to anything, was there really? It was just I like the touch of you say with the spoons like the Sylvester McCoy thing, But I did feel a bit sort of disappointed with it. I don't know. This is going to take time to get used to. It's interesting though, isn't it, that when Missy turned up, Michelle Gomez, and she played the female master. There was something there. It's nothing like David Tennant. No, I agree. There were no impacts, were there? There were no like. I've noticed like with every short opening episode with the Doctor, the new one, you get a lot of bang, don't you? Do you know what I mean? And you got some bang with this, but not the full sort of experience. But Jodie Whittaker, she's a credible actor. I don't know. It's been a weird one. I might have to watch it again. I thought the villain. Well, it is about the Doctor, isn't it? But I thought the villain was shit. Yeah, I got that film, Red Hulk. Yeah, like talks with Broadchurch. Yeah, and attack the block when she were in that. I don't know. There's been a lot of hype for this, hasn't there? But they've not revealed like a lot of stuff about the series. And to me, it was Doctor Who versus Predator, wasn't it? It's the Doctor v Predator. Because I mean, the alien villain, were completely lame. I thought they might have gone with something a bit more, an alien villain with a bit of punch, But I'm not. I'm going to stick in there because obviously it's two-parter in it. Because like we're going to get to the TARDIS. There were no opening credits tonight either, were there? Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. It's just a bit annoying. So I mean, Red Hulk, what were your points on this? I mean, what were your points on it, bud? I mean, I wanted something a lot more than that. I think but like I said, it's the first episode, and I don't want to start knocking it. I know there's a fan base that's refusing to watch it. They don't want what to do with it and stuff like this. I don't want to be in that category. Hi, Jane. Jane, have you seen Doctor Who yet? Didn't feel like Doctor Who had a lot of missing. Yeah, that's Riddle. Yeah, it left me a bit cold. It left me a bit cold. I mean, I did like the northern thing because that was like she's from up north, you know, with accents and everybody up there. Oh, well, yeah, Jane, there will be spoilers in this. You know, if you haven't got it in America yet. You know, if that's okay. But I don't know. I mean, the villain was just so lame. It was. And I couldn't do with, and there was some like over the emotional bits, like the night guard in the hut talking to his wife. You know, I thought, why are we doing this? I want the spirit of Doctor Who, like what David Tennant had. Do you know what I mean? I really want that excitement, that rush you got from it. And this sort of were like half and half. Do you know what I mean? It didn't really touch anything. Yeah, she reminds me of the actor. Yeah. Liam Battersby. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could have crossed over into it. I suppose in a funny way, we're like Doctor Who. Hi, Knox. Yeah, I'm only on for half an hour, just debating what people feel about the new episode. I'm half and half on this. Hello, home. I thought Jodie would go. I'm not gonna put the episode. I'm not gonna knock her because you've got. I think it's gonna take a couple of episodes to get in. But I thought the story, I thought the entrance for it. I wanted a grand entrance, like Capaldi got a grand entrance, didn't he? You know. No, I haven't seen it yet, Jen. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just a bit disappointed. I was expecting something like, have I seen Venom? No, going next week. As you were supporting the cast and I'm proud you're tonight. Yeah, no, I'm from Leeds. Yeah, I'm very proud. I like the whole thing setting you. I mean, I like the touch of that. I see the train. Did you see the train with the chairs, the northern trains? You know, it had a feel to it. It had a feel to it. It did have something, but maybe it's going to build each week. But I thought we could have got a better villain. To me, that was Predator, and I just thought it could have been a lot better than that. Do you know what I mean? Hang on, Redhill. Martin, I think it's going to be different, but in a way that will disappoint. Yeah, well, the formula is going to be changed, Bob. The formula is going to be changed because they took it in a completely new direction. You know, look at Star Trek Discovery. That completely changed, didn't it? You know, I mean, honestly, Red Hulk, I think this is going to take a few episodes to get into. It's going to take. The woman who felt so. No, that's the opening episode tonight. We just watched it now in the UK. It's what this stream's about. The music. Yeah, I did like the hum. Yeah, I did like that new soundtrack it kicked in. You know, I thought that was pretty cool, actually. I've got to admit, I did like the music. Well, yeah, the villain was just complete utter rubbish. I mean, it was like watching. It was like the Doctor versus the Predator in Sheffield. You know, but I don't know. It's. Well, I didn't like the Riverdale channel. I didn't mind. I found all that quite interesting. I like the idea that she made her own sonic screwdriver. The thing that did it for me tonight was the story. There were no bang on anything. And I think there's too many assistants. And what were all that at? And we've got big actors that's going to be in it. What were all that about? I thought, what, they were like 5 minutes of all these actors. Just get on with bloody trailer. We're not interested. We want decent stories and plots. The Blue Onion in the Forest was good. Pity what came out of it was poor. Yeah, totally. Yeah, a cheap predator. It looks a bit like a cheesy gem head half from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Good. It was okay. Yeah, but Copeland, yeah, I'm gonna watch it again, but I'm gonna watch it again. But honestly, I thought the story was a bit of a letdown. She was good. I think she's gonna get her own identity. You know, I like the thing in the charity shop when she came out of the curtains. You know, I thought that was quite cool. Yeah, so yeah, I know there were a lot of all them actors, weren't there? So Jack, yeah, definitely. Thoughts on Jeff from Star Wars, man. Looking forward to it, Jane. Can't wait. It's a female Mandalorian warrior. I'm gonna stick to the. Yeah, I might do that myself. Actually, it's like you could see one of them in your garden. But I mean, all in all, it was rather disappointing, wasn't it? I mean, for the first episode, you wanted that bang, you know, that you know where I mean, you want it like when Capaldi did his first episode in Victorian London with them like that robot dude, you know, it wasn't like that. I mean, I know it was about bringing in new characters. They've changed everything. So is anybody going to stick with this? I'm open to it at the moment. I'm going to give it, I'd say, before I condemn it, it's going to be about 5 episodes in if it's bad. But I will stick with it, I think. I mean, she's lovely, isn't she, Jodie Whittaker? I mean, she's a bloody good actress. Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen the new pictures, the home. Yes, I've seen them, definitely. Yeah, no, I agree. Honestly, I read a lot of the hate stuff, you know, on Twitter and all of the social media sites, and it were all quite disappointing. Oh, I've watched up to 40 years, and I refuse to watch it now, and they shouldn't have done this. Yet nobody had a problem when it was when missing, when the mask become missing, though, did they? Coco, how do you compare this? How do you compare to recent first new Doctor Who episodes? It was weak. Yeah, it was a weak episode. It was. And I don't want to sort of like come down too hard on it. It was just a bit disappointing. But I'll tell you something. The whole concept, I bet it got high ratings that tonight. And all them that were all on, I'm not going to watch it anymore, and all this. I'll tell you something. I bet they watched it. Oh, cheers. Thanks, Tom. Thank you very much. No, I'm just trying to be honestly. I'm a big fan of science fiction. You know, I grew up with Doctor Who. I'm not an authority on it. I love Doctor Who, but you know, I mean, for me personally, he's my favourite and Tennant. You know, Baker. You know, yeah, I love Capaldi, but you know, I just felt that was a bit disappointing after build up we've had for that Doctor Who, and we got that. You know, basically a cheap Predator ripoff in Sheffield. Feed the Doctor. Jane, have you seen the second? Yes, I haven't. It looks fantastic. Jane, have you seen the extended trailer? 5 minutes long. Wait till you get a load of that one. No, but it was such a shame. It really was. You know. But well, where do we go next week? So we end up next week where the Doctor teleports off Earth to track the TARDIS, and then they end up on a planet with loads of laser guns going off looking for the TARDIS. So, and you know, she should have got TARDIS at the end of this episode, really. You know, where they all went into it and they were all like stunned. I liked how she turned up. You know, when that tentacle thing moving down the train, quite like that. You know, and then she fell through the train sort of ceiling. And I liked it when she was doing that she's a woman and all that. I quite found that quite interesting, you know. But she did play it very well. Hang on, guys, the chat's gone. Yeah, no, I agree. It was, I think, I agree with that, Hub. I do agree with that. Yeah, it had to evolve. It did. Because I think, with the Matt Smith, some of the episodes were pretty bad. You know, the story, right? It was like they'd lost the way with it. And some Capaldi episodes, I love Capaldi, it reminded me of Pertwee. But some of the episodes were pretty bad. This over emotional thing. So I agree on that. I think it's. But I mean, the cast, they were all good. I was pretty upset when his mother died. That was quite touching. And Doctor were there having to sort of deal with all that attachment again. You know, all that attachment. I quite like that part of it, which I thought was good. Jen, I hope not, Jen. I hope they don't boycott it. I hope not. There will be some hardcore fan base that will, yeah? I mean, they'll be on it tonight. Trust me, they'll be all on social media panning it tonight. Red Hole, Martin, did it feel like you were watching Doctor? There were parts of it where it were like I was watching a science fiction film, and it wasn't Doctor Who, and then it sort of kicks into Doctor Who. But maybe they wrote that this way for us all to feel that instead of coming out with like being really spot on about everything, do you know what I mean? Buzzing about it. Maybe they want us to feel maybe next week we're going to get the big build up into episode 2. But there were moments where I was like I thought I was watching something else. But it is a new Doctor, isn't it? And these are like teething problems. You know, are we going to get round this? But I personally haven't got a problem with it being a woman. I do not have a problem with it. You know, but I just expected more for the premiere episode. But we're in now, so I'll stick with it for the next 13 episodes. So we're all sort of feeling the same way then, aren't we, about Doctor Who? Do you know what I mean? I mean, we had a good cast. The story was lame. Jodie Whittaker, well, she's a great actress and she's cute. So we're sort of like happy with her. And yet again, it is the first episode, and they are touching into something so new. I mean, 50 years of the standard male iconic characters now, woman. So, like, all we can say is what's going to happen. The Hub. Yeah, no, I agree. I told you I'm not going to get negative on it until about 5-6 episodes in. But I think by then, I will have been bought and paid for, and I will be sort of totally into Doctor Who. So I'm open. Mind to change. Hey, Bud, good to see you on the stream again. Hope you're well and have a good weekend. And did you watch Doctor Who? Bring K9. Well, apparently it's rumoured K9's getting a new TV series, Jen. There's been some stuff about that. The Hum. Let's hope they've written some good story. I don't want Starlight. Yeah, well, that's what I want. I want substance. And there were moments of substance in tonight's episode which did draw me in. But there were moments where I thought I was watching something else. You know, but it's got to be good stories, fantastic characters, and depth. We've got to have that depth to it. And, you know, with the odd episode where we get crazy twisted, you're like, wow. You know? The Vulcan, it wasn't properly addressed Alpha. Yes. Here we go. Yeah, you've got a good point there. God, but that's true. That's true. You know, about them falling. Yeah, I'm doing. Yeah, it's easier than doing reviews. Actually, I'll still do the odd film review and stuff, but I like the live stream. It's easy to do. You know, I'm on every Sunday after Doctor Who for like 40 minutes to an hour, and then oh yeah, guys, Wednesday night 7 o'clock. I'll be on every Wednesday at 7 UK time. Talking about retro TV and science fiction. Red Hope, not as good as the Twin Dial-Up. No. I mean, it was better than Delta and the Bannerman. I will have to say that. I mean, yeah.
Here. Now, before a new
not as good as the Twin Dial-Up. That's true.
I wanted to do this video. Now, this video is going to cover
what's going on?
The toy versions of the Doctor's signature prop, the Sonic Screwdriver. Now, these are all the ones from Underground Toys. And not only am I going to go over all the Sonic devices, but we'll have a couple.
He should be on. Where's the music? I'm sorry about that. Right, hang on. Right, it's Doctor Who thing got a bit crazy there. Sorry, fuck up in the technical department. I'll stack the staff. Right, sorry guys about that. Are you doing a live feed? Yes, I am. Every Sunday, 7 o'clock, straight after Doctor Who. Wednesdays at 7 o'clock every week, talking about all kinds of science fiction, comics, game, and graphic novels, and what's going on and what you want to talk about. Because I love science fiction, I just love talking to people about it. The Robots of Death. Oh God, that's a fantastic episode. That's the type of story we wanted tonight. You know, that feel of the Robots of Death. Just amazing episodes. Sorry, I got carried away there. Yeah, you know. Oh God, the Candyman. Yeah. Joe Max, hiya, Joe Max, how are you? Yeah, tonight's episode, I'm about 50% on it. At 60-40. I felt a bit disappointed, but I liked her. She grew on me. But I thought the alien villain were terrible. He was. I mean, it was a cheap rate predator. Do you know what I mean? What did you like about it, Joe Max? I mean, it's good to see you again, bud. Joe Max, what was your good points of Doctor Who tonight? You know, what was your good points? I mean, I done a few good points for me. You know, but it's also a modern version of the tractor. Yeah, I'd like to see them CGI'd up, the tractators. Yeah, I'd like to go back to Space Station Nerva actually, see if it's still floating about there. That'd be cool. Do you remember Revenge of the Cybermen? I love that episode. Do you know what I like to do? Did you like? Yeah. Yeah, actually. Oh, God, you're going back there, Red Hope. The Wraith. Charlie Sheen, that's a classic. I've got that on DVD somewhere. How do you compare this one with the best two Doctor? I'll give it. How do you compare? I'm going to give it. I'd give it 7. I'd like to say a 6 because Jodie Whittaker, I like her, so I'm going to give it a 7. Oh God, the word, yes, and the Fendal. Yeah, I want some. Well, apparently the Sontarans are coming back in this series. That got leaked. That later, I don't know. It's a 2-parter, Sontarans, but it's not the clone ones. It's the original Sontarans. Them that created the clone ones. So I don't know what's going to be happening there. So that should be interesting. Now that's using imagination. No, I can't. No, I'm looking forward to the next episode. Honestly, but I am really looking forward to it. I just felt excuse me, tonight's episode was a bit of a letdown in parts. There was no bang with it. I love to see Jane. I love to see the Clockwork Droid and the Scarecrow. Yeah, on the Mary Antoinette. Yeah, I love the Clockwork Droids. I thought they were fantastic. I saw them at the Doctor Who exhibition in Wales the other year. Oh God, the Scarecrows. Now that was a superb episode. That when the family were chasing Tennant's Doctor. Do you remember it? When he were chasing them through time. And he were only doing it because he didn't want to do anything to them. And then at the end, how he punished them. That's what tonight's episode should have been like that. That feel that, you know, that. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they'll be out tonight, will they, Riddle? Viewing things. I reckon it'll be high. Come on, you know, we're British, you know, and everybody, even if people that watch it, we all love Doctor Who's part of the family, isn't it? It's ingrained in the English mentality. We're all very proud of it, aren't we? Because it's ours, you know. It's an institution there, isn't it? It's like the Queen, isn't it? You know, Doctor Who. You know, it's Christmas Day, Doctor Who. You know, and it's. I don't know about maybe moving it. Should they have moved it to Sunday night? Because I thought Saturday night it had its identity on a Saturday night, but now they've moved it. Right, any idea? Though, loved the Mondasian Cybermen. Yeah, I loved them. Yeah, I like the Mondasian Cybermen. They were killed, the originals. Loved the Autons did a decent outing. I'm a bit fed up with Autons. Sure, when you compare them to from like Spearhead in Space. And then they revamped them. They're not as good as what they used to be. I preferred them when they were like drones and that big intelligence behind it. You know, the Nestane conscience. I liked all that. Did anybody ever see the spin-off movies that were made or for video? Reunit. They're pretty good. So I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be interesting how the Americans are going to react to it. You know, I've got a friend in New York. I'm going to contact her tomorrow, and I'm actually going to ask her to come on stream it next couple of weeks, actually. So, see, you know, get the American perspective of it. Redo, don't think kids will like as much as Tennant. I got to admit, I love Tennant. Tennant's my favourite modern Doctor. But she's going to get a massive female fan base, though. She will. I mean, look at Comic Con now. They'll be dressing up as her now. So she's a role model, isn't she? There'll be a massive female audience drifting towards that. You know, which is going to be interesting. The old songs, yes, definitely. Joe Max, catch you later. All right, Joe Max, see you next time, bud. Have a good week. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I agree with that. There's too many, unless they're gonna get dropped. You know, but again, I do like Bradley Walsh. He's a good actor and he's a comedian as well. So, and I liked his character in this. You could relate to him, I think. I found the characters you could. I don't know, maybe because they're from up north and that. If you like, I don't know if you're from up north. I did feel I could relate to them to a point. They did develop a relationship, which was quite interesting. But there were moments when they were on their own. You didn't really get it. Was like you were in another program. I know. I keep saying it, but it's all where I can go with it. So many coming. All we need is a great Doctor and a great star. So we have a great Doctor. Yes. I think tonight, I think the problem is with tonight. I think we were expecting something a lot bigger, you know, and an impressive first episode, and we only got about 60% of the potential episode, you know. Hang on, Jane. Right, hang on. Right, I'm just ready to catch it up now. Jane, my favourite from Doctor Who, The Girl in the Fireplace, Shakespeare. Oh, fantastic episodes, Jen. The Girl Who Waited for God, I love The Lodger. Brilliant. Goldblood, I realise you're okay with Star Trek Discovery. How do you think the new will respect him? I don't know, because is there any? I mean, there is canon in Doctor Who, isn't it? But I mean, there's also a lot of plot holes, isn't there? In 50 years of continuity, I can't say them all. But yet again, look at Star Trek. That same, it has a lot of Star Trek's what, a year or so behind Doctor Who. So the 50s, 51 now, 52, and there's some major plot holes from the 60s series right through to modern stuff. Look at the episode with the Romulans, and then suddenly we were seeing them. They weren't meant to be saying them. Yeah, I think they'll keep a lot of it in faith with Doctor Who. I hope they do. There's no Daleks or Cybermen this series, which I think that's a good thing, that we're not getting any Daleks or Cybermen this series. Yeah, I will say, and I don't like to bring politics into it, Red Hill. Yeah, there was some fringes of politics in there, wasn't there? I'm not going into it, but there was some. It was in there, wasn't it? But I suppose I wish they wouldn't do it, but I really wish they wouldn't do it. I just want a solid story with a moral outcome, an amazing twist, and great acting and depth, and that you can. It's I'd like to come on here tonight and being like really buzzing about the whole Doctor Who thing. I think the casual viewer might have got a bit of fun. Yeah, that's a fantastic point. Because there's going to be a lot of people that don't really watch it. They know it is, seen it, but they're going to tune in tonight, and like they're going to go, well, what's this? Yeah, that is a very good point. It is. I'm just saying, guys. The Hummer said, I think the casual viewer might have got bored a bit. It started so well, but kind of dragged after that. The Crane stuff was pretty boring, saying that I'm elated that the Doctor is so good. I agree, yeah. But for the casual viewer, yeah, again, this is meant to draw in a new audience as well, isn't it? It's going to be interesting to see what the viewing figures are going to be for this. Coco, good point. Red Hill needs to be like, yeah, we need humour in this. Sarcasm and humour, definitely. Yep, we live at freedom of speech, Red Hulk. Sorry, I'm Coco, sorry. Coco said, well, he said 2 PC, I don't watch much on TV, but I can ask on YouTube. You can say what you want on YouTube, it's free country. It was in there, wasn't it? I mean, it was in there. I'm not going into that. I'm not getting political on Doctor Who. I went to a Doctor Who meeting a couple of months ago, and some of them in the pub were just going mad about it, really getting into it. And I don't want to get into it. If it gets, but it did get to watch it last series, didn't it? Red Hill. Well, they said Red Hill. I hated the end with all those actors felt like a series. What happened to all the sneak peek of future aliens? I don't know. They didn't really give much away on trailer, and I mean, we got the music, right? We got the music, didn't we? And then we got like 5 minutes of all these like actors like Art Malik, who were in the Arnie movie years ago. I forgot, Where Is the Spy? With Jamie Lee Curtis, he was villain. That's the last time I saw him, We had all these villains, actors, sorry. And then we got the trailer. I hate the end of all this. I am worried surely they're going to dwindle down the assistants. You know what I mean? Right. Another thing I was worried about was them constantly bringing up the doctor's gender. No, they didn't actually. Which I thought I thought she was going to go into that about looking at herself, you know, like I'm a woman now and all this. But she did, you know, I'm a woman again, which was sort of interesting. Maybe we might get more Doctors Past when he was like a little girl or a woman before, you know. No, another thing I was worried about was them constantly bringing up the Doctor's gender, but to be fair, they didn't. I'm so pleased about that. Yeah, no, well, they did. I mean, they did the bit with the teeth, didn't they? You know, and she was like, yeah, which were quite interesting. I like the thing where she was sort of like regenerated. I liked the moment she said when the cheap knockoff Predator said to her, "Well, away," and she goes, "I am the Doctor." I quite like that bit. I thought she delivered that really nice. You know, I thought she delivered it pretty cool. But with each actor, it does Doctor, so it's a different personality all the time, isn't it? You know. Are we meant to cheer or are we meant to cheer or I don't know. 64 I'm going to give tonight's episode. The thing, Red Hawk, the theme was okay, but I hated the marching drums. Yeah, I should put the Predator theme on. Right, the thing. Yeah, no, it's new music, isn't it? It's all new music. They must have written a whole new score of music, you know, for this like entire series. But like I said, it's a new evolution. It's a new step in a 50-year icon, isn't it? My favourite episode, Jane. Hang on, Jane. I'm reading now. My favourite episode from Tom Becker. Yes, definitely. Oh yes, Stones of Blood from the Key to Time trilogy. Yeah, I like Leisure Hive. It's quite good. Meglos. We're half and half on Meglos. Horror Fang Rock, brilliant. Scared me to death as a kid. Did that. City of Death, probably the best Tom Baker episode, probably mate. For me. Let me know what your thoughts are on the best Tom Baker episode. The Home, and just for a shot, my favourite coaster. Dollar and the Bannerman. We must debate this one night. I got a crazy episode, completely crazy episode. Dollar and the Bannerman. Red Hill, do you think it will last another 2 seasons? I'd like, personally, for me, I'd like Doctor Who to keep continuing because she's no good back into this series. They'll either bin it, right, or they'll regenerate. It's what at least they have a get out clause, don't they? They can regenerate. You know. The episode was very average, but Jodie was going up the right. Well, yeah, but it's a new writer, you know, and it's a new episode. I just thought we'd have had something a bit more. I thought I could have walked away with about 80% of enjoyment of tonight's episode, which I don't think you got that somehow. Do you know what I mean? It was quite, you know, I just wanted a bit more than that. But I think we've covered. I mean, guys, is there anything else? I mean, I think we're all sort of sat on the fence with it, aren't we? I don't know, Red Hulk. You don't tempt fate there, mate. It could happen. Yeah, Coco, it should have been bigger. That's what I mean. It should have been. A bigger episode. You know. I really don't. I did like the theme music, though. You know, I don't know. I think we're all feeling shame then, aren't we? You know, but it is the first episode, isn't it? I mean, I'm trying to, from what I can remember, so I'm going to watch it again to see how I feel about it, you know, and I just don't. It didn't deliver the goods quite, did it? Yeah, I'm gonna watch it after the stream. Are you, guys? Are you all gonna watch it on the iPlayer then, or what? Are you gonna watch it on iPlayer? I think I'm gonna give it another shot tonight and see how I feel. You know, but I think that's tonight's stream covered, really. Right. Hang on. The overall, I think the story was poor, but the characters, actual visuals were amazing. Yeah. I think the story let it down. I think that's where I think that's where I agree on. I think the story, it was a poor story, but everything else works in place, didn't it? The music, she were good, and well, you can't knock Bradley Walsh. He's an established actor, so. And I like the setting in Sheffield up north. I liked all that. I did, and it was nice hearing northern accents. But there was a bit of politics in it. It was simmering underneath, wasn't it? They put it in, didn't they? Jane, they are not going to cancel Doctor Who because I will phone up the BBC and tell them. I'm opening it, so it's okay. Yeah, I'm open, Jane, definitely. Will they bring it out on DVD? Well, yeah, I think it'll probably be out by Christmas. You know, they like BBC, they'll get that out with it. I'd say it'd be out a week after it's finished. This runs now till Christmas, doesn't it? Is it 11 or 13? No, it's 11 episodes, isn't it? And the Delta Rocks, please. Yeah, I will review Delta and the Bannerman, actually, and we'll have a debate on it.
There's a new way to drive.
All right, Bad Wolf Gamer, how are you? Yes, yeah, I've got a lot of issues with Moffat. I really do have a lot of issues with Moffat, the so-called great writer, and he's stuffed up. What is it? The Sherlock Holmes series. Sherlock. I mean, I switched that off at last season of that Sherlock on Christmas.
Number 10, the Stephen Moffat theory.
No, I'm good, but I'm good. Just we're all debating tonight's episode of Doctor Who. So we're all sort of like sat on the fence about it. Good acting, nice sets, musical. Jodie Whittaker's making a mark. It's going to take a few episodes, but she's good, cute. But the story let it down, and the villain was just atrocious. A cheap, nasty predator.
The Doctor's various heroic interventions throughout our history.
But yeah, maybe it did feel adult. But there were times when I thought I wasn't watching Doctor Who. I was like watching The Class. Oh, like, and it's funny. It did have, because Red Hook was saying earlier on, it did have a bit of a feel of Torchwood about it, like at a weird event in a, you know, like a northern or Welsh sound or city happening. So you get that. I'll give it that. You felt, if you're from like that part of the country, you can relate to it, and it did. It brought that in for me when everybody had northern accents, and it were all like that. Sort of drew me in, which I like that, and it made her. I think that was good for Jodie Whittaker's character as well. And I like the line when she said, "I used to be a Scottish bloke with grey hair." Yeah. Well, we're waiting. I mean, he put it in there tonight, didn't he? Really, just a little bits in there, didn't he? He was dropping it in. Oh God, not Slovenes. I hated Slovenes. I mean, I'm sorry, guys, but Slovenes were just terrible. You know, Slovenes. You know.
Timey-wimey thing. Timey-wimey. No idea.
You know, so we're all sat on the fence then. That's so out of like 100 for me. I'm gonna give it. I'll give it 65. I can't go beyond that for me.
A theory almost as old as Gallifrey itself.
Yeah, I want it a bit more, but we don't want to alienate the kids because kids love Doctor Who. But yeah, again, I think it's stories are meant for adults. If it's space time, the fact kids are going to love it anyway, aren't they?
One of the earliest
You know
examples
what I mean?
of this was the fourth
You know,
Doctor's
so
companion Romana, who
You
regenerated
know,
to resemble the
I
appearance
don't like the new Sonic Screwdriver. I think it's terrible. You know, the Sonic Screwdriver. I think it's absolutely hideous.
offering a handy reason as to why some Who actors have
Yeah, it did. It did, Riddle. I mean, there were some stinker episodes in there, weren't there? Do you remember when he saved Davros as a kid? There were them hand mines that come out of the ground like that with eyes. I mean, that's what you want. That sort of creepy effect of Doctor Who. Like the thing in the bed where don't look behind you. The bed was like there was that lump in bed. It was that thing.
All right then, it's me.
Yeah, I agree. Jodie's lovely and she woke up.
The original series and since the 2005
Thing is, with Jodie, she looks like that. You could have a lot of fun with her. I saw her being interviewed the other day on something, and she seemed to be. She's a lot of fun, and you know, and I think if anybody starts, she will give the stick back. You know, so.
How come the ancient society?
The quote that the idiots canny nice better tell all those times that yeah. I mean, they did get it in, didn't they? Dropping them in. Moffat went for the big arcs though, didn't he? Apparently, we're not getting any story arcs in this. It's one and it's episode per episode, but I bet there will be something in the background. Yeah, again, they would have dropped it in tonight, wouldn't they? If we were getting something.
Only Mary's TARDIS is a magical umbrella.
Perhaps it's a witch. Of course not.
Well, I wonder. Well, they're going to get it in America, aren't they, in a few hours? You know, I wonder how they're going to react to it. You know, I mean, the viewing is going to be interesting. I reckon a lot of people are probably going to feel the same way we do. We're all sort of sat on the fence, but we're also nobody on this stream has knocked her tonight, have they? Nobody's knocked it. I think we've all been very fair on tonight's episode.
There's also James Bond.
No, don't, Jane. I wish I did. No. But Sarah Jane Adventures. What it is when she does. Can't wait for the YT reactions. Yeah, well, they're coming, bud.
Come back to life and this
They're
time
coming.
you're a woman.
What will the say? Yeah.
Get my hands on one of these.
A theory which is sure to gather pace.
Perfect. It's in a box. I've got a metal one actually. I've got a metal one. It's in a tube, like a see-through tube with a stand. It's in a box, and I'll get it out for next week. You know, so. Right, guys. Hang on. There will be some salty reviews. Yeah, there will. There will. Bad Wolf Gamer, definitely. There will be some funny ones out there. It should be interesting what comes through, you know. Right then, guys, I'm going to have to go. I've been on fire. All I can think until we get more substance. I think we've covered all the points, really. Yeah, that's my opinion, hon. That is where I'm. Poor story, shit villain, great actors, nice environment, great music, but story killed it. And they've got to be careful because there were moments tonight where, like I was saying, Riddle, where you thought you were watching Doctor Who. You know. All right, guys. Right, I'm on Wednesday live, 7 o'clock. I'll be on Wednesday at 7, definitely. And then every Sunday after Doctor Who, you know, so definitely every week. So, honestly, guys, I've really enjoyed tonight's discussion. So, everybody, have a great week. See you Wednesday. And don't forget, Doctor Who 6:55 next week. And I'll be on straight after. All right, guys, have an awesome week. And, well, keep up the faith. And we're not going to we're going to stick with it. If it turns bad, we'll all go together. But I don't think it will. I think we'll have a chance. Yeah, hang on, Jane. I'm going to have to. Well, hang on, Jane. It'd be amazing to see Clyde, Luke, and Brownie from Sarah Jane. Yeah, I'd like to see that, Jane. See what happens to them. Be interesting. Have you seen The Class, Jane? Before I go, has anybody seen The Class? I'm watching that now on Netflix. I'm 3 episodes in, which it's not bad actually. Yeah, I've read it, Jane. Yeah, Jane, I reckon. Jane, it's a Doctor Who spin-off called The Class. It's set in the school where he landed with his TARDIS back in the 60s. They built a school there, Gold Hill School. I do recommend it. And the Doctor's in the first episode.
But we're particularly partial to the notion that a name is
Yeah, I'm 3 episodes in. It's not brilliant. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know how to just make bloody talks, but I want a unit TV series. I do. I want a unit TV series. I think that's what we want. Right, guys, I've got to go. Right, I will see you Wednesday and Sunday. All right, guys, have a great week. Live long and prosper. Oops, there we go.